For weeks it has been speculated that Thomas Markle Jr. was a last-minute addition to the Big Brother VIP cast to replace far-right British columnist Katie Hopkins. But Daily Mail Australia can now reveal that the 55-year-old half-brother of Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, had always been a part of the show's original line-up. Thomas had already started his mandatory hotel quarantine when Katie was deported for threatening to break the rules, a well-placed insider said. There were no replacements. They knew having Tom and Katie in with Caitlyn Jenner was always going to be pure entertainment, they added. According to the source, Thomas had already completed a week of hotel quarantine by the time New Idea reported he'd just arrived in the country. The Oregon window fitter has now returned to the US after spending more than a month in Australia filming the upcoming 7 reality show. Markle is understood to have flown back of his own accord, despite his visa lasting for several more months, because of the restrictions currently in place in NSW. His return to America came just days after he joked he was loving Australia so much he was planning to hide from immigration. Tom Markle here, coming to you live from the Big Brother VIP hotel backyard, you know, where rations get a little low, so he makes us run outside here in the ocean and get our own food, he said in a beachside clip on Instagram. It's going to be an amazing show. I'm looking forward to making it all the way to the end, he teased, before saying how much he loved being in Australia. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to hide from immigration and I'm not going to go home, he added with a laugh. The decision to grant him a visa sparked controversy at the time because thousands of Aussie citizens remained stranded overseas due to COVID border closures. Hopkins, 46, had been deported from Australia halfway through her mandatory hotel quarantine ahead of her appearance on the show. After complaining about the quarantine system and boasting about flouting the rules, she was hauled to the airport and put on a flight back to England. Australia has enforced strict border closures since the start of the pandemic, with tickets into the country rationed and all arrivals forced to undergo mandatory 14-day quarantine in their city of arrival along with repeat testing before being allowed in. Big Brother VIP is scheduled to air later this year on Channel 7.